What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Viber TV.
What's going on?
What's going on today, man? We got the one and only Hoods and News, man.
I'm gonna tell you, I was this burnt out dude right here, did, man. He hit me up off the random around 1 o'clock. Bro, we ain't never locking in. He was locking today. I'm like, today? Like, you know, I ain't got no plans or nothing. I didn't have no plans, but I was just like, dang, all right, cool, I'm locking in. So you locking in around 4 o'clock, man. It was like 1:30. Like, you ain't think my day was planned, none of that. So I was like, all right, cool. I can pull up a little later. I can't pull up right now. This nigga, man, I was like, man, he's like, I can pull up around like 8. I'm like, but I can pull up 8:30, 9 o'clock. He's like, all right, 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I put it around like 9:20, but this nigga was outside in front of the door waiting for the interview. Now I'm slicing that damn, but yeah, now he wasn't playing. He's gonna get this interview today, man. Now it's been like what, a month?
Yeah, we a month overdue the interview, you know. So I'm like, man, there's something that, you know, we job like sister had definitely, you know, gotten through. So I was making sure that I figured today, I'm like, man, you know, we might as well, you know.
Nah, for real.
Heading into this second half of the year.
Yeah, nah, fast.
I figured it's something, you know, we might as well do, man. But aside from that, man, like, you know, how you been though? How's everything been?
Man, tired, man. Up and down, roller coasters. You know, I decided I just quit my job like 2-3 weeks ago. I said, man, I'm trying to do this shit full time. You know what I'm saying? It was hard because I really like my job, but fuck that job. Like,
wait, where was you working at?
I was doing security. I've been doing security for like about 11 years.
11 years?
11 years, you know. I'm older. I'm 32, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 32. So
okay.
I've been doing security since I was like 21.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how I kind of became Hoods and News, doing security. When we get to that a little later, but yeah, basically I was doing security, sweet little gig, but I couldn't stand the over, you know what I'm saying, the supervisors, and it just made me hate working for somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All over again. Cause I got into security to stay, because I was working at retail stores and fast food and shit. And I didn't like the micromanaging. So one day I learned about security wasn't as much it's micromanaging, but it's not as much. So I went to a job and I was just being watched over, and all I'm thinking in my head is like, bro, I make more than you in 1 to 2 days than you do in 2 weeks, bro. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, leave me alone, let me do my job. So like, you know, basically just say, fuck this shit, I quit. I said, man, it's gonna be a struggle, but it's gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying? All I keep my Instagram clean. Like, hopefully I get my YouTube remonetized, and you know what I'm saying? I should be straight, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So when you was working, like, you know, did you already have in full mind this is something that you was going to, you know, really take all the way full through? Like, at what point did you realize this is something you can really take do full time, like with the blogging?
The money started looking good. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. The money started looking good off this shit. Promo money was looking alright. I was like, damn, I should, you know what I'm saying, do this full time. And plus, I enjoy doing it, so it's just like it made sense. Why don't you get paid for what you enjoy doing it? Yeah. You know, so first it was kind of like a hobby on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, you know, it was a hobby thing. I was doing it for fun. Then I started learning about monetization. I was getting a couple dollars from that. Then I started building up my Instagram. My original Instagram channel, and I started building up. Promos started coming in, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I was getting some money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So it's definitely okay. Man, I like that. As we can see, you know, you definitely been a, you know, huge, you know, impact in the culture in the DMV. Yeah, man, you know, which is yeah, man. That's a great thing, man. It's you know, you put on a lot of artists, you know, whether you know they say it or not, you know. So it's like,
I appreciate it.
Man, that's great.
And I didn't even try them. That's the thing about it. I ain't try. I just enjoyed what I was doing. But I always had an eye for certain artists. I just knew, like, I knew Money Mark was gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? I knew Young Manny was gonna do something. I knew Zandman was gonna do something. Not saying I made them, but I just knew it was certain artists that would just be like, yeah, they the ones. You know what I'm saying? Even if you like the music or not, like, it's just like they got a distinct style that might can get them to another level. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So having that, you know, like you said, you knew they were gonna blow up. What are some things that you felt that were different about certain artists? You know, like those 3 artists.
Sometimes it'd be the energy. Sometimes, you know, it'd be the energy, the flow, the beats. You know what I'm saying? How he know how to use a beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like a chemistry. Like, you know, like if you look at a No Savage, his #1 producer is Jew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like that Jew and No Savage chemistry, just another level. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you just know that shit's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for like a Chicho and Gunu or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes, you know, you could go by their popularity. If they're already a popular person, you're already a popular person in the streets or in that area, of course it's gonna blow. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it'd be like little things like that.
Yeah, okay, just having that great idea, seeing that.
Yeah, great, yeah, definitely that.
Nah, that's yeah. Like having that ear for music, you're not saying the 70s is going to.
I always had ear for music, and then you also got to look at somebody's marketing plan, what they're doing to blow a song up. You know what I'm saying? Little situations like that.
Right. Man, like so as a as I've been seeing lately in music, I seen that you involve yourself a lot with GoGo. Was that something that you grew up?
I was hell yeah, I grew up to GoGo. You know what I'm saying? What's kind of crazy was I keep it 100 because I wasn't like a GoGo head when I was like young. We went to the Unifest one time, saw a band live. A couple of Georgia Avenue days and shit like that. So of course I grew up to the culture and shit like that. But I kind of grew strongly more to GoGo in my high school years than anything. But what grew me to GoGo was when I was like young, I used to hang out with a bunch of kids in my neighborhood. They was like kind of rock kids a little bit. They listened to a lot of rock music. So I kind of had a love for instruments and drums and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really cool like to be like a punk rock skateboarder type of nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like what happened was I got older. I already loved like live music, so I was going to rock concerts at 13, 14. I'm talking 21 and over joints, and like I'm like so when I started doing the actual Go-Go's, it was like the same thing, but it was like cultural vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I grew attached to it real fast. You know what I'm saying? I just grew like attached to it real fast. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? It was nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Then I just became a straight Go-Go head when I was young, like 14, 15, 16. Went to my first Go-Go was in Maryland. I got stranded like a motherfucker.
What you talking about?
Yeah, I got stranded. I was in Clinton, Club Neon.
What you got stranded? What you ain't had? Like what you
like? Cause like it's not Clinton ain't like people in their mind they think Clinton far. Clinton not that far. But if you're like a 14-year-old boy from uptown DC and you going all the way down to Clinton with no car, U-ski, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a mission.
And you know what I'm saying? I was a scaredy cat ass little kid too. So I was a scaredy cat little ass kid, so like I ain't want to steal no cars and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, basically like, we go hitchhike rides and shit. That shit was dangerous shit. Me and my man's 14, 15 years old. So like it was like doing shit like that. So we get stranded. GoGo Band nigga, he probably drive us to the station and shit, and we be stranded outside. Whole time we low key in the trenches, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know it though. In the middle of a train station, you know what I'm saying? So it be like doing shit like that, man. But yeah, I had fun. Definitely had fun doing the GoGo. Then I got to the business side. I started doing my own shows. I started promoting for bands. Started promoting my own events. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. Yeah, I started doing shit like that.
You still feel like do you feel like it's still as trendy it is now?
Nah, because people kind of grew out of it. Then the new generation, they kind of like was more to hip hop and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The new generation more into the rap shit like though. But I hear from the youngers all the time, they be like, man, bro, we wanna fuck with the Go-Go's, but ain't no Go-Go's out here for us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we have a Go-Go rap show, we definitely pull up for, you know what I'm saying? They used to tell me that all the time. Like I'd be like, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's no locations no more. So back in the day, we grew up to Go-Go because everybody was having all ages, like the clubs, the venues, the round the corner mom and pop joint. They didn't grow up to Go-Go like us, so you can't really blame them. It's just like as a child I grew up to Congos and shit like that, but I didn't go to Go-Go's want to listen to Congos and Congos and pockets and shit. Nah, I wanted to hear bounce beat, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like with them, you can't really hate on them. Like at first I was kind of clueless of why they don't like Go-Go as much as us. You know what I'm saying? They didn't grow up to Go-Go. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Most of them didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But you got a group of youngins. You know what I'm saying? This and third. So that's another thing. Like the bands, we need to get more tap into the youth, and we need more young Go-Go bands. Ain't no young Go-Go bands out here. All these youngins want to be rappers. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be honest with you, rap. You know what I'm saying? If you blow up off rap, you might become a millionaire. Go-Go, you might be the biggest band in Go-Go, you know what I'm saying? Damn. And you fight with the promoter with, I ain't gonna say how much, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put a promoter, but it's not a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Go-Go ain't really a lot of money. For real, it's something that you just do for the love for. Ain't really no serious money like a record label money. So like, that's how I kind of look at it and shit like that. But it would be great if we have a young Go-Go band come right back out, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody at least early 20s, teens and shit like that, come back out and make Go-Go cool again, you know what I'm saying? But I think right now though, but I do say this though, I think there is like a resurgence of Go-Go ever since like the Dome DC and the Rochellas and shit like that. it made it fun to go back to Go-Go's again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then like I just posted something like from Reaction that had that song that's trending on TikTok. So like, you know what I'm saying? Go-Go is definitely the culture. I don't think Go-Go will go nowhere, but I think we just need to do something better on a marketing level to keep it to where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But if you ask anybody, Go-Go's still doing 200, 300, 400 people a week per show. Like, so like a real good show might do 600, 700 people. You know what I'm saying? Okay show, still doing 200, 300 people. You know what I'm saying? You got hangers and martinis and shout out to Busta Move too. Hangers, martinis and stuff, they still doing good numbers up there, so you can't just say Go-Go just completely dead, you know what I'm saying? Because people still going to Go-Go's. People still going to Go-Go's, and it's not just people like my age, 30s and shit like that. It's young people too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had a little female friend. She called me. She was like 20. She was 20, going on her way to 21. And she told me like, I'm trying to pull it up. So that lets me know something. Like, you know what I'm saying? People still want to go.
Still in there,
yeah, even the new generation. So that lets you know.
They just got to get definitely pushed out to them more. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so definitely.
Who you feel popularized New Balance more? Like, cause I hear about that, you know, I hear about that discussion a lot, you know, and even from the outsiders, like, you know, people look at it, people say Baltimore, some people say DC. Who do you feel like popularized?
That's because Baltimore like market themselves better, but anybody can tell you DC started the New Balance trend. Anybody can tell you, like, they just made it look cool, like not make it look cool, but they put it out there more, like, you know what I'm saying, than us. Now, like when I do this Baltimore New Balance DC joint, I remember the first time I heard it. What was the nigga now? He did an interview on Say Cheese. Blue Benjamin Sleepy, I think that was his name. He did an interview. He said that Baltimore started, and it wasn't even mad that he said Baltimore started it. It was mad that he said DC don't even like him. I was like, what? Like these joints y'all fucked up. But look what I got on my feet right now. These my little fuck up running New Balances. I got like 2 more pair of New Balances, bro. I've been rocking New Balances since I was motherfucking like 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like from the I'm in the ugly ass 574s to the 99s. Cause you gotta put it like this. DC dudes, they rock. As long as they look good on you, we'll rock any New Balances. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore only know about the 990s and maybe the 2000. What was it? The 498s. But they was rocking the color joints back in the days. We was rocking the gray and blue joints. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We wasn't really into the color New Balances like that. You know what I'm saying? But our shit always been either gray, maybe black, maybe like dark blue and gray. You know what I'm saying? It's always been solid colors. And we never was into the colors with New Balances. You know what I'm saying? So Baltimore, it's a trend in Baltimore. It's popular. It's part of Baltimore culture. But who started New Balances? DC, off the hands down. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit passed down. You know what I'm saying? It's passed down. Like from the 99, cause they can't tell you the difference between the 990s, the 992s, and the 993s. And don't get it fucked up. I got love for Baltimore. I fuck with Baltimore heavy. I'm just letting it be known. You know what I'm saying? But if Baltimore say like, yeah, New Balance is our shit, it could be their shit too, but just know where it came from. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts for real.
That's facts. How you feel about, you know, Donald Trump, you know, burying his wife? Well, how you feel about where Donald Trump buried his wife and the tax break, man?
I ain't gonna lie, like, motherfucker, he might be... Donald Trump gotta be the most gangster president we ever had.
You think so? Ever.
He's gonna be in the history books. Like, Donald Trump is like... See, I think what it was is like... I think every president is racist for it. From Bill Clinton... to George Bush Jr., to George Bush Sr. I think all these presidents racist. You know what I'm saying? Ronald Reagan, he'll pull up in the hood in the 80s. He'll pull up in the Bronx and Harlem and shit in the 80s talking about we're going to change this. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. He wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like Bill Clinton put the motherfucking the 3 strikes law and the even Biden supported Bill Clinton and put some extra laws in. Give him motherfucking 50 years for a key. You know what I'm saying? Like, wild ass shit. So I think every president has some form of discrimination towards the black. You know what I'm saying? Only thing about it, Donald Trump, I don't even think he was racist. I think he was I think he was racially insensitive. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like he's insensitive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think I just think he didn't, you know, he looked at it like, oh, everybody should pay the penalty. And I think he was trying to play. I think he was kind of playing dumb with the racists a little bit too, like to get their vote. You know what I'm saying? Basically, get their vote. So like, if you remember, like in the '80s, he did an interview with Oprah, and he was just like, I would probably vote for Republican because Republicans are the dumbest.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember that.
I think Trump's playing them niggas. So I think people. I think this is what I think. I think Donald Trump would have won the second election and did a whole switch around. I'm telling you, that's what I think was going to happen. He's going to do a whole switch around. I think Donald Trump was going to do the second term and do everything for black people.
Wow.
Because he was already trying to, he was doing it, but he was doing it on a sneaky tip. So he wouldn't lose his white support. He was doing it on the sneaky tip. Like, I'm helping y'all niggas on the low. But when the second term come in, they can't do nothing to me, bro. They can't do nothing to me. I'm gonna help the show. You know what I'm saying? Because he was already doing it on the low. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not pro Trump or pro Biden. I'm not pro nothing. I don't even believe in politics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for politics, but I'm just saying, like, emotions aside, Trump would have been the better president for us. But because the people were so emotional, he's racist, he's a narcissist, he's a borderline dictator, he does not care about, like, basically the media was trying so hard to get Donald Trump out of office, you know what I'm saying? And had you these emotional, I'm talking about, you had these emotional black women talking about something, you're a coon if you don't vote for Trump, and crying and shit on TV and on the phone, on social media, talking about some, Joe, we did it. They hear that, it's like,
yeah. So you feel like people were making it almost like cooler to hate Trump?
Yeah, they were trying to popularize. I'm talking about, they had people in his own party saying, but Trump is not even a Republican, he's an independent. He ran for Republican. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no, you can't, you know, it's hard as shit to win as an independent. Right. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just think, I just think overall, like, how can I bring this? I just think overall, you know, Trump would have been the lesser. Trump was the real lesser of two evils over Biden. Biden got to always ain't do shit for us. Like, Kamala Harris, I don't even fuck with Broad Shorty. Shorty locked up more motherfucking black people. And I'm talking about in the most racially, like, segregated city that's not really racist, not outward, because systematic racism is bigger than outright racism. Systematic racism is what got people's life for stealing out of a store. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, like, because California got that 3 strikes law. Kamala Harris was throwing a book on black men in that motherfucker. I'm talking getting niggas 30, 40 years. They didn't kill nobody, didn't rob nobody, didn't rape nobody. You know what I'm saying? She was throwing books on motherfuckers. I'm talking about prosecute, like, she did so much crooked shit. I'm talking about so much crooked shit in California. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but because she was a black vice president. Right. Come on, man. And that's the only reason why that's the real reason why Biden won. You know what I'm saying? For real, get the fuck out of here, man.
You think she definitely did? You know, she definitely got the votes in as well.
Shout out to Lulu P. Lulu P was on my ass too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lulu P, man. He was on my ass once you support, but I didn't support nobody. It's a blog. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's one thing, like, y'all gotta get about blogs. Blogs we don't hold no emotional attachments to nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? We post what we want to post. You know what I'm saying? So man.
That leads kind of right into kind of like my next question. Like, do you feel like, you know, bloggers nowadays deal more, you know, I would say a little more politic and, you know, more emotional based and things like that than I would say than artists even.
But like what you mean?
Like, I would say, like, do you feel like bloggers nowadays deal more politic and danger, like even to the more as a point of, like, even to like how artists deal with it? You know, our artists do a lot of politics. Do you feel like even now bloggers are dealing with it, like
they gotta pick sides and shit like that?
Yes, in a way, kind of like, you know,
because it's like you kind of like motherfucking bloggers feel like they got like most bloggers feel like they gotta kiss ass to get somewhere and shit like that. I don't kiss nobody ass. You know what I'm saying? This and third, like, you know, if I don't want to interview, it's because I don't want to interview. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes you gotta, sometimes, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Everybody, if you're in a lifestyle of media, blogging, you're gonna have to play some type of politics to kind of get what you want. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if an artist, you know, this gonna piss off an artist if you post this shit, right? And you post the bad about him, he might not be like, fuck it, I can't get that interview. And he might be the hottest artist out here, you know what I'm saying? It's at third, like, prime example, I'm saying names. Like, prime example, like, I posted some music videos that, of a rapper, No Savage didn't like, you know what I'm saying? But it was a straight business move. They maxed out, the management paid the business and all that shit, right? it was hard for me to get in contact with him because he think I'm fucking with his ops. They're rappers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Free No Savage as well too. Definitely Free No Savage though. But like his ops is rapper, but it was definitely a business move. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to book him for shows and everything. No Savage is one of my favorite rappers right now. So I'm like, I'm trying to book him for a show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, his mindset, thinking like everybody, you know, you know what I'm saying? He in the street, like not in the streets. I'm not saying he in the streets, but I'm saying his mind is thinking like he's still in the streets. You know what I'm saying? When he's like the hottest rapper right now, he ain't even thinking like he the hottest rapper. So it'd be like little shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be like little shit like that. So it'd just be like little shit like that. So it'd just be like, yeah, you gotta play politics. Oh, you can't boom boom boom. That's why I don't really post diss songs no more. Like, so if you come in with a diss song, I'm not posting that shit at all. Like, I'm done with it. I'm done with, I was posting them at one point, but I'm not posting them no more. You know what I'm saying? If you might diss a rapper in a song, I might beep out the name and just leave it alone. But an actual diss song, I won't post it.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't post it. So, you know what I'm saying? I just let it be known. I level out Playfield. Like, even right now, Free Glock Jones and shit, like, even with him, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, cause I grew up around his way and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I grew up around his way, so there's a lot of uptown shit going on. And I can't like stop me get a bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop that. But if I feel like you disrespecting some situations, I can't honor that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind if you pay. We do business. You pay with a promo, I'ma post it. It's nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
Facts, man. You know,
straight business, man. You got business first.
Facts, man.
So basically, what I'm saying is, sometimes you gotta play politics to benefit your business. Sometimes, but most of the time, no. You gotta be middle with it.
Facts. What was your thoughts in the, in the whole, like, Gunu burial situation? What was your thoughts on that?
Well, first and foremost, I'm Muslim, so, I wouldn't want him personally, I wouldn't want him to be buried like that because he was Muslim too. So I wouldn't want that to happen, you know what I'm saying, after I, like that, you know what I'm saying? I want to be buried the Muslim way, like fast, quick, in that grave site within within days, like a few days, you know what I'm saying? Wash me up, take me to my grave, and that's it. But at the same time, that's what his mother wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what Mama Mick Wick wanted, and that's how, that's what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that it's always important. If you want to be buried a certain way, make sure you get a will. If you out here in these streets, if you out here, you popular, and you out here doing your thing for real, you definitely got to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you got that will ready for you, or you got a testimony saying how you want to be buried. You know what I'm saying? This and the third, and make sure you got some protection over you. Yeah, make sure you got some protection over you, you know what I'm saying? So you wanna you definitely wanna just make sure you're protected, you know what I'm saying, at all times, be buried like them situations. But on a personal level, I thought that shit was lit as motherfucker though. It was like the biggest shit, like
I actually respect that. Rest in peace to Gunu.
All that going like long live the wick, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Because that shit really hurt me. Like I think that hurt the whole DMV. Like,
it did.
Because it was like, he wasn't a big fan of Dmvhoodzandnewz. But personally, I think I like for real, like Cuban Honey, because I was ready to lock in the interview. I was getting ready to call the manager, like, hey, I got my camera back. I'm ready to do this interview again. You know what I'm saying? Lock it in, do a neighborhood vlog type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's third. And you know what I'm saying? We was getting ready to lock it in. Last time I talked to him, I told you on Clubhouse. He was like, "Who's the news? What's up, bro?" I was like, "What's going on? Hey, bro, I really fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like the YouTube shit sometimes." I was like, "Bro, I'm already hip, bro. But I ain't on that type of time no more. You know I fuck with you. Oh yeah, all right, cool, man. Pull up around the creek and shit, man. We gonna lock that interview in." I say less. You know what I'm saying? That was the last time I talked to him, bro. Right. He was on Clubhouse just tripping, and he had his own little Clubhouse and shit. He was chilling and talking and shit, man. He sounded like he was more happier. You know what I'm saying? More focused. You know what I'm saying? I think he was ready to take the rap seriously, you know what I'm saying, for real. You know what I'm saying? Facts, but long live the wick, man. That really fucked me up.
For sure. Definitely did, and definitely put hurt the whole community,
Yeah, fine. That fucked me up though. I ain't gonna lie, cause like on a personal, like I might not know him as personally, but as I was a fan of Gunu, so like, you know what I'm saying, like I was a fan of Gunu, so it was just like damn, man, got Gunu, you know what I'm saying? Like not like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, what it is, man.
Describe the you know, I know a lot of, you know, people feel like there's a lot of, you know, gentrification going on, you know, in DC. You know, a rise of, you know, describe the rise of gentrification, you know, amongst DC.
I grew up on a block. I grew up on a block where the whole block got gentrified. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like 2 or 3 families left on the block. So like, you speaking about somebody who knows what gentrification was even before I even knew what the word meant. So you know what I'm saying? I grew up in Northwest. Northwest is like the main area that got gentrified. You know what I'm saying? My side of Northwest, uptown. Some people say my side is downtown for real, but all that shit uptown. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around Leroy Park. You know what I'm saying? You got the public housing side, and then you got the houses. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the houses. The public housing is still up right now, like Kelly Miller, WMV, that's still up. So everybody kind of still be over there, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up on Elm Street, U Street, T Street, right off of 4th Street, you know what I'm saying? So like, I grew up right there. I grew up around there and I watched the whole black community go from black to white within like less than 10 years.
What?
Yeah, like it happened so fast. When I first moved around there, I'm talking about, and I said this in the nun, but I remember like 20, 30 old heads outside, everybody riding their bike around the neighborhood. It was just always a good time around that motherfucker. I watched the whole black community, homeowners, renters, even people that was on Section 8 but they lived in the houses. Like my situation, I lived in the houses, but I was on Section, my mother was on Section 8. You know what I'm saying, getting checks and shit. So like, I watched the whole neighborhood, everybody got kicked out of their home that was on Section 8. I watched all the renters hike up their rent so high that all the people just left out. You know what I'm saying? And I watched the homeowners sell their homes. So it happened so quick. I remember even our neighborhood corner store, Marie's Market, right there on 4th and Elm, right on my block. That joint got shut down because they couldn't afford the lease every month. No, it wasn't because they afford the lease. They just, I think it was just like, I think they got a, because I think they owned the property. I think they just basically brought it out, sold it out. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy, bro. It was definitely crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy. But gentrification, man, people say it got its pros and cons, and there's somewhat of pros, but it's more cons than pros. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're basically displacing a neighborhood that people grew up around. You know what I'm saying? And how can I break this down? Because like that shit hurt. Like when I go on my block, like yeah, I'm a Leroy nigga, but I'm an Elm Street nigga. So I miss my block the way it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I really miss them days when everybody was outside, old heads, young. I love to experience that as a grown man to go back on my block. You know what I'm saying? Of course I can go back around the way. You know what I'm saying? And pull up to the old heads on V. But I'm on Elm Street, nigga. I want to put back up on Elm. I want to hang out on Elm Street. You know what I'm saying? When Elm Street was Elm Street, so it's like I want to pull back on them days. So like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I can't experience that. I can't take, my kids or my family and have a cookout on the block. We can't do that no more because we got pushed out. The neighborhood got pushed out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like one day we gonna have a reunion cookout block party or something. You know what I'm saying? Once I get everything in order. Yeah. But like, we can't even do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because like gentrification, like you took the community out the community. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I won that jackpot, the $1 billion giant.
Yeah. I heard somebody wanted. I heard somebody wanted
Illinois. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you like it is. If I won that jackpot, bro, I swear to you, 100,000 would went right back to my block. I would have brought every home back on that block. And I would have do like a good 10 million around the whole Leroy. I went right back on WMV, just do 10 million in the motherfucking head. Just for the neighborhood. Just help the economy a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Help the neighborhood out. You know what I'm saying? Because I love what I grew up around. Like, I love when I knew good and bad. You know what I'm saying? From you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Corner store days to getting jumped, fist fights. You know what I'm saying? Little kid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it be them type of things, man, I swear. But I would have brought like at least 20, 30 homes on that block. And got my neighborhood back. Like, fuck that. We back on Elm. And I'm a $100 million nigga. I got security, you know, I'm still on the block. Fuck all that shit. So, rich as shit. We've been back. What you talking about?